Hey, what's up, everybody? This is attorney Dan Nguyen, and today I want to talk about how much do trademarks cost. So this is for a federal trademark application. Now, there are state federal trademark applications that you can do at your own state level, but today I want to talk about what the fees are for a federal trademark application. And I'm only going to talk about the cost you pay to the government. Does not include any costs that you use to hire an attorney for legal fees, or if you use a service for their service fees. Okay, so you'll notice there's two options: option one and option two, TAS plus or T standard. Now, you have to describe your goods and services, and the trademark office has kind of like this list of goods and services that they've kind of accumulated over the years. And so if your goods or services can be described accurately with that kind of preformed list, you can qualify for this goods and services. Now, in my experience, most of the applications fall under this. So we end up filing with this TS plus. And so the cost is $250 per class for goods and services. Now, what's a class, right? Class is kind of like a category or a section. Now, one thing to understand is that trademarks are broken up into classes. So there are about 40 something classes of goods and services. Yeah. And so you have to pick or just accurately describe your product or service. So think about there's Delta Dental, Delta Faucets, and Delta Airlines, right? All these are registered trademarks, but they all can be in different classes or different categories because there's not really much customer confusion among the three. And so think about like which category or class does your product or service fall into, and if you fall into more than one, your costs go up at least $250. Okay, so multiply that $250 or $350 if you kind of have to draft your own goods and services by the number of classes you're in, and that's usually the filing fee. Now, there are some additional fees for intent to use applications. Now, if you're not sure what an intent to use application is, watch one of my other videos to see if that's an appropriate one for you. And if my general consensus is that if you qualify for that, file that one because it gives you a lot of good benefits for locking your place in line and having kind of avoiding other issues down the road if you can conceal your notice of allowance or your kind of conditional use. So if you file an intent to use, there's additional fees, $125 per class. It's basically one, if you need more time to use it, because it's every 6 months, you have to file a request for extension or a statement of use. So it's $125 per class. Once it's registered, there are additional filings for renewals, $225 per class. If you kind of wait too long, then there's additional fees. So these are just kind of basic fees. Just understand how much the government fees are, so you're not kind of blindsided. But there are additional fees depending on the type of application you file, and then also if you're renewing as well. Okay, this is Dan. Now, if you need help with your trademark application, you want us to handle it for you, feel free to reach out, and we'll see how we can help. All right, this is Dan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.